Well, summer travel often brings travel stress, and this year there's a little more than usual. In-depth reporter Christiana Ford explains how a pilot shortage is putting a wrench in many summer plans.
As the weather gets hotter and hotter, so does the demand for travel.
And TSA's to your right, you have the same flight. Everybody wants to travel now.
But because of that demand, travel agent Jessie Ladipo says she's seeing a lot more delays, cancellations, and higher prices.
Flights are overbooked and they're underserved. I've had more canceled flights in the last 6 months than I've had in the entire 11 years we've been in business.
At Bluegrass Regional Airport in Lexington,
we've certainly seen an uptick in summer travel here at Bluegrass Airport.
Lauren White, Community Relations Manager at the airport, says thankfully they've only seen minimal cancellations.
But we have been seeing that trend that kind of follows along with the trend across the country of cancellations occurring.
Nationwide, thousands of flights were canceled during Memorial Day weekend. According to live flight tracker FlightAware, more than 2,000 flights were delayed and 300 canceled this Wednesday in the United States.
So what's causing the delays, cancellations, and increasing prices? Experts say a shortage of pilots, an issue that's been brewing for years. The public just now paying attention to it because it's affecting them.
It's just now really steamrolling.
Director of Office Operations for NextGen Aviation says the industry saw this coming. One reason being the move away from extensive pilot training in the military and the mandatory retirement age of 65 for airline pilots.
Now all of the baby boomers are starting to retire out of the airlines, thus you're seeing the shortage.
Now the pilot pipeline is reliant on universities and private training companies like theirs, and that takes money. It also takes time.
When you finish with your ratings as a CFI, you've got about 250 hours. To be employable by an airline, you need 1,500.
Gillespie says that takes around 2 years, and the hours are in place for insurance purposes. And even then, major airlines like to see experience.
Everything when it comes to flying is how much time do you have? And that being said, you're not going to find, the UPS pilots that are, fresh off the line, 1,500 hours. You're going to find those guys with a little salt and pepper in their hair, and they've been flying for the regionals for several years.
According to major aviation company Boeing, airline companies are going to need to do some major hiring to fly and maintain commercial fleets over the next 20 years.
There's already airliners that are parking planes. Fuel cost isn't helping either.
What that means for you, the traveler.
It's best to be wary. No trip is perfect. Everything's going to have some issues.
Christiana Ford.
But yeah, there's a few more right now.
Evening Edition.